Life is like a book. You can read anything you want, but here's the $1 million question. What will you read? Here's some genres that you can read, including tall tales, folk tales, fables, myths, and legends. The first genre I'll tell you about today is a tall tale. What is a tall tale, you ask? A tall tale is a fully exaggerated story of actual events. These stories could show the personality of bragging and impossible accomplishments. Some tall tales you may know of are Johnny Appleseed and Pecos Spell. Another tall tale you may know is Paul Bunyan. Here are some literary terms. An example of personification was, all my words freeze in the air. Words that you say cannot freeze in the air. A simile was, and they hang there like icicles. This simile is comparing icicles and the words from the previous sentence. And a hyperbole is, he was so lonely, he cried a river of tears. The narrator was trying to give the readers a feel for how lonely Paul was. This is a fable. A fable usually presents a moral in the form of a short story including animals and characters. A story you may know is The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. Here is another fable you may know, The Tortoise and the Hare. We all know what happens. They challenge each other for a race, the hare falls asleep, and the tortoise ends up winning. But here's the theme for the story. The theme is, being calm and steady wins the race, because the hare might have been too confident and took a nap, but the tortoise was at a steady pace and won the race against the very fast hare. A myth is a story involving traditional history with supernatural characters or events. Stories include basically all Greek gods, including Hera, Ares, Nike, Demeter, Poseidon, Zeus, Athena, Aphrodite, etc. A story we read that was a myth was Pandora's box. Pandora, or Athena, was a significant part of this story because she was the person who broke the seal on the box and brought bugs, poisonous things, and bats into the world. Without Pandora and this event, bad things wouldn't have gone onto this earth in the first place. Next story up is a legend. What is a legend? A legend is a story orally passed down once a truth but often gets exaggerated over generations. It often presents cultures in which they came from. Stories include the lost city of Atlantis. Last but certainly not least is a folktale. A folktale is a story made to be entertaining and gets around by being spoken orally. A story you may know is Hansel and Gretel. And that's it. Those are the 5 stories I wanted to tell you about today. Thanks for watching.